It's Dinger Tuesday, so we're doing a free giveaway, and then we also got our normal bets. Let's do it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis, Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, Tuesday edition here of Winning Bets. You're kicking off your day bright and early with me, and I appreciate that as we get in our bets and get in some good value so we can score some money up in your pocket. Before we do so, though, let's make sure we go ahead and we recap yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit of a setback. The only real thing that worked out for us in baseball was that Astros team total. They continue to mash the number one team in baseball. There's actually a guy that commented on yesterday's video. He said, take that Orioles money line pretty heavy. You know what? That actually ended up turning out. Orioles money line came through, but the Astros team total, more importantly, that's the one that also came through. So we all got to put money in our pocket. Nobody saw that coming in terms of the Orioles money line winning. Wow, Orioles money line actually beat the Astros. Woo, that's all right. At least we got our cash, though. Trip ups of the day, though. Yankees team total, and also when we took the over in that game. Boy, started off with 3 runs after the first inning. Then they got another run there, so it was 4 after the second inning. And then the worst thing that happened was Bundy exited that game due to, if you haven't seen the clip yet, you got to go look it up. He was just throwing up. He was, about to get the sign from the catcher, stepped off the mound and just started puking right there behind the mound, and he had to exit that game. That cost us a couple runs because if Bundy stays in that game, I mean, you go look up his stats, especially through the first 5 innings. Been one of the worst pitchers, all season long. The Yankees would have scraped a couple of runs off him, but then it became a bullpen game. The Angels are able to mix and match a little bit there coming out of there. So yeah, just that Bundy exiting that game early, that definitely cost us a couple runs, and obviously that's what we fell short, was a couple of runs there. So that game was no good to us there. And then the Pirates team total. Pirates team total did not come through for us at all. They didn't get any runs. They didn't get no runs in that ball game. Freeland pitched a hell of a game. His stats just do not suggest that whatsoever. Bullpen wise, we obviously talked about how terrible that bullpen was, and obviously it was pretty good. That was, man, that's upset. What do you guys prefer right there? So when the Pirates get nothing, what do you guys prefer? So what was that team total? I think it was 4. What would you guys rather have? The Pirates get 3 and just miss, or get 0 and totally miss it? I'm always conflicted on if you lose a bet, what feels better, that you were close and almost had the cash, or you just, completely missed it and everything went wrong. I've never really kind of figured out which of those 2 outcomes I like better, but I know both of those outcomes I don't like. I like to put money in my pocket, and unfortunately the Pirates weren't able to come through for us. We did get that Clippers. They went ahead and won that game last night, so it limited a little bit of damage. Made us down on the day 1.24 units, but it's only Monday, and it's plenty of time to get it back. We got a free giveaway today, guys. It's Dinger Tuesday, $5 Dinger Tuesday over at FanDuel. You guys know how this goes. I'm going to place a bet on every single game in Major League Baseball today. I'm going to pick one player in every game to hit a home run. Obviously, FanDuel will give you $5 for every home run hit in that game. And then obviously, hopefully, your player hits. We've done this now 3 weeks. We've been profitable 2 out of the 3 weeks. So let's give away some more money, up to $200. Comment on this video. If you want to be part of tomorrow's free giveaway for $5 Dinger Tuesday, drop a comment on this video. Any comment you want, we'll put your name up in that hat. And hopefully, you can win some money up on tomorrow's show. So go ahead and do that. All right, before I go ahead and give you the best, let's talk a little bit of soccer. There's a draft boost over there at, not a draft boost, there's an odds boost over at DraftKings for England versus Germany. You can get either of these 2 teams to advance at plus 125. I was thinking about taking that, and then yesterday's soccer, that was madness yesterday. Boy, I hope you guys watch soccer. What about the beautiful game? That is why we call it the beautiful game. That was late goals. Well, you could feel Croatia coming back on Spain. Once they went 3-1, Croatia was by far, I thought, the better team once they went down 3-1. And obviously they stormed late, getting that late goal there after the 90th minute. Just fantastic work by them. Spain obviously takes it in extra time, but good work by Croatia. And then the second game, Switzerland versus France, complete madness. Up 3-1 after Pogba's beautiful strike there from outside the box. And then Switzerland, came back on France. That was a big shocker there. And obviously they went ahead and won it in penalties. I was leaning Germany before yesterday's madness. Maybe I'll still get in a bet on Germany to advance at plus 125 at DraftKings, but right now I haven't pulled that trigger. I thought Germany's looked better. They've gone up against France. They obviously lost to France, but they didn't get handed to them by France. They only lost that game 1-0. Then they smacked Portugal pretty darn easily. That was But Portugal had no answers for Germany. And then Hungary, they showed a lot of fight and grit, obviously, to get snatch a late goal there to advance up out of the group stage and even get into the knockout round. So I just thought they've been impressive, because if you look at England, against Croatia, Scotland, and Czech, they've only got one of those games was 0-0. They only got one goal in each of those other games. They've just looked uninspiring. Harry Kane has done nothing this entire tournament. English football generally falls flat, usually in big moments. So I lean Germany. Haven't quite pulled the trigger yet. We'll see if I get around to it before 11 a.m. Central Time when the ball is kicked, if I can get a bet in on Germany. I do have, however, guys, bets on soccer, or bets on Major League Baseball today. Let's go ahead and jump in it. The whole universe is going to be on Blue Jays run line. So what the hell? I'll go ahead and join the entire universe and get on Blue Jays run line. Why is the whole universe going to be on Blue Jays run line? They've got the better starter. They've got the better offense, and they've got the better bullpen. You don't need to break down this matchup all that much. It's check, check, check. It's Blue Jays all day long. You just need to get the result. Can we get the right results? Blue Jays run line -107 over at DraftKings. Next matchup I want to look up here is I want to look at the Rangers Athletics. I'm going Athletics team total over 4.5 at -114 over DraftKings. They're going up against that Mike F guy. Mike F burned us last week. Actually had a good outing. But, we talked about him last week. He's giving up the second most home runs in all of Major League Baseball. Year in, year out, he gives up the most home runs in baseball. The guy's got terrible whip, terrible opponents, batting average. And then he's backed by just a terrible bullpen, too, a bottom 10 bullpen. So, yeah, the Athletics should be able to get 5 runs. They're one of the better home run hitting teams in the league. So, I believe, while he may have burned us last week, that hopefully, obviously, that was just a singular good outing, and he can't carry it into multiple good. Now he's going up against a division foe, a team that sees him a lot. I'm expecting the Athletics to really hit him hard. I think they can get up over 5 runs. So went ahead and took that one at -114 over DraftKings. And then I want to look at this Cubs versus Brewers game. I'm going to look at Brewers team total over 4 runs. So we've got a push option there at -115 over at PointsBet. And then I'm also just going to do Brewers run line at +110. I love that it came in at plus money. You've obviously got Davies on the mound here versus Woodruff. Davies has been, he's just kind of an average pitcher, where Woodruff has been an absolute ace. He's going to be in that Cy Young conversation if he keeps pitching like this. And we know Hader's still available after not pitching last night. And so also is Richards. He's also going to be available today after not pitching last night. So the Brewers have the advantages. The Cubs have the advantages in their bullpen, but not if you get the start from Woodruff like we got. We backed him last week against the Diamondbacks. It was unfortunately, that was one of the games where we lost by 1 run. Unfortunately, Woodruff gave up a solo shot in the 7th, and then Williams gave up a solo shot in the 8th, and Brewers only won that game 3-2. But, boy, was Woodruff once again super, super impressive. He should have by far the better outing than Davies. And then we get the better bullpen based on the guys that we project to come out of that bullpen. And then offensive-wise, just look what the Brewers did. They are ticking up. I know, obviously getting 10 runs in one inning is obviously, super rare. But just that Brewers offense has been ticking up. They're coming up out of the cellar of Major League Baseball standings. So I'll go ahead and back the Brewers. By far the better starter. Think they can get it done. And I believe that they will be able to hit Davies. So yeah, I just like that Brewers action a lot today, so I'll go ahead and do that. The one bet I'm waiting on, the sportsbooks haven't populated it because our Orioles haven't announced a starter. Astros team total. Anybody jumping off that bandwagon anytime soon? I don't see myself jumping off that bandwagon anytime soon. I'm going to continue riding that number 1 offense in baseball, so just need to see what that number comes in at. Probably going to come in at 5.5, just like we had to, get 5.5 yesterday and we got to cash. We'll see what it comes in at. Obviously, if the juice is too high, we don't end up betting anything, but let's just see what the sports books give us that in. But that is going to be the one bet outside of this YouTube show that I'm going to be keeping my eye on, is that Astros team total. All right, guys. All right, let me go ahead and get this set up for you guys so you can get your bets. Don't forget, drop a comment on this video so you can be part of the $5 Dinger Tuesday giveaway. Guys, go have a fantastic Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.